Hey everybody, it's Hardy's Forever here. Welcome back to Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke.
I'm here too.
So, apparently the guy in this house right here gives you the good rod. I didn't know that.
I did, because I'm smarter than you in every way, shape, and
I
form.
always just got the super rod and just like, well, why would I need anything else? And it's true, why would you need anything else?
Well, you know, maybe there's a Pokemon that the Super Rod can't catch that the Good Rod can catch, which there's not, so... Okay.
There isn't, and I don't know why I would get that. But, so let's just give the gold teeth back to the warden, because he's a douchebag who puts boulders in his houses.
Yeah.
Why would you put a boulder in your house?
Hey, let's mention failed recordings.
No.
That happened 5 minutes ago.
No.
Okay.
So, he gives you the strength HM, but I don't want to teach that to anybody. I'll probably teach it to someone later, just to move that boulder and get that thing. But, I don't know.
It's a rare candy, by the way.
It's a rare candy. I'll get it later. Guaranteed.
How rare? Very rare.
So I'm a fly
Medium
to
rare.
Vermilion City because I'm a derp. And I want to go to Saffron, but I end up going to Vermilion because I'm stupid.
Hey, have you ever thought why it's called rare candy? Because is it cooked rare? Or is it, like,
Why would you
actually hard
cook
to find?
candy?
I don't know. You could cook candy.
I just assumed it was called a rare candy because that's what they called it.
That's a good point, actually.
So anyway, in Saffron, this guy in this house gives you TM29 Psychic.
Which is a good thing.
Psychic is a fantastic move. It has a
His
chance
name
of
is Mr.
lowering
Psychic.
special defense, which is awesome. It's a
Yeah,
really strong
that
move.
That guy's name is Mr. Psychic, which is like the best name anybody could ever have. Like, it's the most fitting name because he actually is psychic.
I don't think he's actually psychic. I think he just
I don't
pretends
know.
to
I'm
be.
pretty sure he saw it.
Ha, he's taking a snooze. Ha, he's taking a snooze. Who's saying that? Is that the narrator? Kevin?
I think it's been the Rocky Grunt in his sleep.
He's just like, snore. Ha, he's taking a snooze.
Yeah,
Snore. Ha, he's taking a snooze. Doesn't make
That's
any
how he
sense.
snores.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense to me.
Boob fountain.
Everything makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever understand that?
'Cause you suck!
Oh, okay.
So,
At least you mentioned that.
yeah, it's a good thing.
It is.
I want to get through Silph Co just as quickly as possible because Silph Co sucks. I hate it.
Lots of people do.
I don't know how to get through it. I mean, I remember how to get the card key, but even then, I still screw it the hell up.
Yeah, I was pretty. I feel bad about the episode of my episode of Pokemon Red where I went through Silph Co because I totally bragged about knowing exactly how to go through it.
You're just like, yeah, I'm smarter than everybody who's ever played this game ever.
Yes,
And I'm all like,
that is word for word what I said.
And I think I cried a little.
Yes, word for word exactly what I said. No doubtedly.
No doubtedly. But
No
anyway, the Rocket
doubtedly.
Brothers are boring, so I cut them out.
I've never understood like what exactly was the point behind the Rocket Brothers. Why did they create them? And by
Well,
they,
I'm assuming
I
their
mean-
mom just had 4 kids and named them all Rocket. And then they all joined Team Rocket, which was kind of a really big coincidence, but it all worked out.
Yeah, that's a pretty good coincidence.
But yeah, I don't want to really fight too many trainers, so I just... Because I knew if I did, I would end up regretting it. And I ended up regretting it, so I just cut them all out. Because I fought so many without even doing so intentionally. Metal Gear!
Metal Gear.
Sneak right past that guy. Otacon. Otacon, I gotta sneak past this guy. Get to the Metal Gear.
Wait, what does Otacon sound like?
You've never played Metal Gear.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
And even if I did, I'd still not know what Otacon sounded like.
Well,
Because I forget voices.
Well, I can't
If
like
you watch my
imitate
Pokemon-
Otacon's voice. I can imitate Snake since all you have to do is be really gruff and grovelly and stuff.
Like if you watch my Pokemon Let's Play, you can tell. Like I forget.
Stop
voices all
plugging
the
yourself, you shameless man. This girl gives you Thunder
plugging
Wave,
myself
but
is
I don't have anyone that can
fun.
learn it, so.
Okay, everybody, Hardy's Forever 2013, stop plugging yourself. Hardy's Forever 2013, everybody,
What?
hashtag it.
No.
Do it.
Nobody watches this anyway. Hey, I found where
Hey,
I'm looking
I watch
for.
it.
I found
Because
exactly
I love
where
you.
I'm looking for.
I'm kidding.
This guy just has an Arbok, so I left him in. Besides that, I think you have to fight him anyway. So.
That Arbok kept giving me a tough time. Just in
But
general.
it's just an Arbok.
It's an Arbok.
Hey, you know what Arbok is backwards? It's Cobra! It's spelled wrong.
No, it's Bakra.
I almost want to hang up on you just for that.
just because I said Bakra instead of Cobra.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So let's get the card key.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. And let's open this door. And now we can open the doors. Bingo! The card key opened the door.
Bingo! I got a line.
Focus Punch sucks. I mean, like, it's a really powerful move, and it hits every time when it, you know, hits. Like, if you actually get to use it, it will hit.
It hits every time.
It has
when
100%
hits.
accuracy, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
But
it hits every time when it hits, though, is what came out.
like, it has 100% accuracy, but at the same time, it's a bad
Punch, man.
move in the sense that if the other person is attacking, it negates the attack.
Yes. So you have to basically bet on the opponent not attacking.
Basically, it's good for if you're setting up, like if you're facing your opponent and like if the opponent uses something like spikes or stealth rock. So it'd be a good competitive move in that sense, but they'd usually see it coming. And I've already passed the place where I can go and find and beat Gary. Now I'm just walking around like a derp.
Gary!
I passed where fighting Gary is on my way to the beds where I can heal. And now I'm just walking around like a freaking idiot.
Walking around the elevator, and now you're in Silph Co.
No.
Okay.
I got bulk up. I can bulk up. Also,
There should be a move called bulk down, so you can bulk down.
what would that do? Lower your own stats? That'd be like
Yes.
the worst move ever. I have an email. Holy crap.
I don't.
I have an email. Yay!
Wait. People send you emails?
No, it's from
Oh my
Facebook.
god. Seriously, how do you get people to do that?
It's actually from Facebook.
Oh, okay, then that makes sense. My Facebook email is like completely different than my actual email, so I never check it anyway. All goes signed.
Sorry, I was just reading what it was. It's talking
Why don't you
about
read it out loud for
it's
the
talking
world to
about
see?
exposure to video games being linked to violence and use.
Oh, sounds about right.
What this guy said was that it was a bunch of bullshit, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Though I'm pretty sure
It's like,
though I'm pretty sure anyone with a brain also knows that that's bullshit.
I'm not gonna force a dog to fight a cat just because I play Pokemon.
I mean, people who say that playing violent video games inherently makes you like is practice for becoming a killer or something like that. Well, I play a lot of NHL. Does that make me a pro hockey player? Does that make me good at that?
No, because
Does it mean I can skate?
You're terrible at hockey.
I'm really good at NHL. Does that mean that I can all of a sudden skate really well? I mean, I'm actually pretty good at hockey, but I can't skate. I can play floor hockey pretty well. I'm pretty good at that. I just can't skate very well.
I can't hockey at all.
Hey, want to play hockey later?
Yes, I'm gonna go all the way over where you live.
We'll play hockey over Skype.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking play hockey over Skype. How would we do it? But yes, that's how you do it.
Adventure. Yeah. Metal Gear. Also, I take the warp because I'm just like, hey, there's a warp here.
Colonel, this is Snake.
HP up! I'm finding a lot of those vitamins in here. Also an X special, but those are worthless.
Special.
There's something. I'm doing this like thinking like there's something in there. I'm gonna have to fight this guy. I'll cut him out. But there's nothing in there. Just a whole bunch of people, and people aren't important.
Try and pronounce X special. It's so hard to do.
X special.
Special.
There you go.
Yes, but now try and pronounce it as if X was the sound and not a word.
'Cause special.
Okay. Now you're just insulting my intelligence.
Yes, I am. Because you're dumb.
But you do that already.
Yes, I did. So anyone watching this, you know, if you actually are watching this, I kind of, I want to say I'm nearing the end of this Pokemon Challenge run, because in terms of recording, I'm way far ahead of where I am right now. Actually, I'm ahead of what you're seeing. I'm coming to coming to a close with this, and I just wanted to announce what my next Pokemon Challenge run is going to be.
Yay.
It's going to be something that I actually made up myself. It'll be a Nuzlocke variation. But I came up with this challenge on my own. Aside from the original 2 rules of the Nuzlocke challenge, I made up these rules on my own. Nathan here has tested them.
Yes.
Badly.
I find that they are very soul-wrenching as well as annoying. So that gets the seal of approval.
Speaking of which, did you lose your starter?
Yes, I did.
She died, or he died?
Yes, he did.
What killed him?
I don't remember.
Did you go face Faulkner?
No, I didn't face Faulkner yet.
Oh wow, you lost. Oh wow. I'm going to be playing a Pokemon Crystal, what I call Hockey Lock challenge. I will explain the rules in their own separate video, because I feel like if I tried to explain it here, nobody would watch and understand the original hockey, the actual Hockey Lock when I post it. And
yawning makes for great commentary.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Oh God. But nobody would actually end up watching this, and then when I post the Hockey Lock itself, people are gonna be like, "Well, what the hell is this? What are you talking about?" So I'll explain it in its own rules video. But all you need to know is that it's a variation on the Nuzlocke, and there's the warp panel I want to take. Hello, Gary. But it's a Nuzlocke variant that I made up, and it's going to be of Pokemon Crystal, and that's it. That's all you really need to know.
You know, I was looking up Gary Oak because I was bored.
Gary motherfucking Oak!
And
You can't ignore his girth.
no, I saw a Facebook post that says real Facebook post.
You can't ignore his girth.
Yes, I am trying to not ignore his girth because I just know it's impossible. Anyway, so the Facebook post said I support Gary rights.
What?
I have a friend who is Gary, and and my sister is Gary, and so I kind of have to support Gary rights. Of course, he meant gay, right?
Yeah.
And then a picture below that was of Gary, and text appeared, and then text above that said, "Damn right, you support Gary rights."
Gary.
It's a funny picture. I'll send it to you.
Don't do it right now.
No, not now. Why would I do it now? There's a video happening.
Oh man. My favorite picture of that, of the Gary motherfucking Oak meme, and I gotta stop yawning. My favorite Gary Oak meme is it's one of those demotivational posters.
Mm-hmm.
He is holding his badge case, and it's there are 8 sanctioned league badges in Kanto. Gary Oak got 10.
Yeah, that's like the one that everybody knows because it's the most popular one.
That is true.
What's your favorite douchebag Professor Oak meme?
Just douchebag Professor Oak.
I don't know what to call it, so I'll call it that.
I don't know. I can't think of any that I've seen off the top of my head.
The only one that I can think of off the top of my head is I have been studying Pokemon for all my life. Here, take the Pokédex. It's an encyclopedia of Pokemon. It's empty.
Yeah, I still can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So.
I'm just like drawing a complete blank.
Yeah.
Do you think in X and Y we'll be able to catch previous generation starters in the wild?
That's a good question.
Because none of the games have incorporated that before. And I think it would actually be really cool if I was just walking around in Kalos and all of a sudden, wild Squirtle appeared. And I'm like, oh my god, it's Squirtle!
Whoa, it's a Squirtle, man.
I would so take it, too. Because, Squirtle
is I have more of a reason to catch Squirtles than you do, because Squirtle is my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, well, Squirtle is my favorite Kanto starter.
But still, Squirtle is my favorite Pokemon, and it will always be that. You can't change my mind!
I'm not gonna try. Your mind is too bad to change. Nozezi here is trying to learn Psych Up, which is a really cool move, actually. Basically, it says copies any stat change made by the foes, but so if, like, they've maxed out all their stats with swords dances and blah 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 blah, and it's all of a sudden you're just like, nope, now I'm just as good. Right? It's really cool. But
yeah.
I don't think I'll be teaching that to Nozezi because in the main game, as opposed to competitive play, it doesn't really see any use.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
people don't use those moves anyway, so.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Ziggled tried learning Mean Look earlier, but I said no because why would I want to? Yarny, God, why would I want to trap an opponent into staying in the battle when they rarely ever switch out until it dies anyway? And the only things that flee are roaming legendaries and Safari Zone Pokemon. So,
you know what else Ziggled tried to do? Evolve.
Multiple times. God, that is annoying.
I didn't even know that happened.
I didn't either. I don't know why they would design it like that.
It's just.
I can understand holding back evolutionary stones. Oh, I completely forgot about Future Sight. I can understand, like, just not giving you a Sunstone to evolve Gloom into Blossom, or not giving you a King's Rock or Metal Coat to evolve Slowbro into Slowking, or Onix into Steelix.
Or giving you a friend to evolve Ghastly into
I can understand that, but like, if you happen to be walking around with your Espeon, with your Eevee enough for it to evolve, and it's daytime because it always is in Gen 3, let it evolve into Espeon.
Yeah, well, just don't give you the Pokédex entry until you get the National Dex.
Exactly, and that's... I'm pretty sure Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum did the same. Did what we're talking about, where it gives you the past Pokemon, and it lets you evolve. I know for a fact Heart Gold, Soul Silver let you evolve, say, Magmar into Magmortar if you had the proper item.
Yeah.
It's just, but like before you got the National Dex, it just blows my mind how bad a decision that was, design-wise.
And before this run, I didn't even know that happened because I've never had a Golbat before, nor have I seen anybody train a Golbat, so I didn't even know it happened.
Well, I really like the Zubat family. Or not how often I see them in caves, but Crobat is a really awesome Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Crobat is amazing. But anyway, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just giving all my Pokemon a whole bunch of stat-raising items because I have them, and I want to clear up my inventory. But something I learned here is as I give this Iron to Iron Bird, I'm about to give a Carbos, or at least try to give a Carbos to Gaius. It won't have any effect.
What?
I guess when I was training on Route 30-something, I EV trained them all in speed because I fought so many Spearows.
Oh, wow.
So, that happened.
So in other words, no more speed.
They're all, well, except for Blitzkrieg. Oh, no, wait, that was an HP up. Whatever. I apparently EV trained them all in speed, and now they've all got max speed EVs. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm also going to check their stats here to see who I should give the rare candy to, but I figured that they're all too close to leveling up for me to bother using a rare candy. So I'm going to just pick up this Lapras here. I already got Narukami in Silph Co. No, I already got Narukami in the Fighting Dojo. And, but I can get this Lapras too, and they'll both be legal Pokemon. That's awesome. I didn't realize that, and I'm pretty sure I go and check later that whether or not I can keep her, but I call her Ricola. Like the old commercials. Ricola!
Yeah. That's one thing that Nuzlockers normally don't know, is whether or not Lapras counts as Silph Co or if it counts as Saffron City.
It counts as Silph Co, not
Yes.
Saffron. I'm pretty sure I checked that later.
Oh, I knew that lots.
And this guy is
knew that a long time
mandatory.
before.
You have to fight him to proceed, but I don't want to. So you guys don't get to see it.
Cut away.
There's a revive in this plant.
Just hide all your revives in a plant.
It's useless to me because, you know, it's a revive, right? But, yeah, I guess I can sell it.
I mean, you can sell revives.
Alright, Giovanni, bring it on!
I don't know, there's a lot of items that you can't sell that you should be able to sell.
Yeah.
Revives is not one of them. Revives is grammars. How do they work?
Yeah.
What is a grammar and how can I get one?
I'm pretty sure you're just born with one. I mean, if your mom and dad have mothers, then I'm pretty sure you've got a grammar. At least one, unless they're both dead, in which case I feel sorry for you, man.
Oh, wow. My grandma died. She was killed by a Jigglypuff.
I have a really good relationship with my grammar.
Also, I was joking, because Jigglypuffs don't exist, and my grandma is still alive.
Your grammar is Caveldafish.
Why Caveldafish?
Because Caveldafish is a guy.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense, so I said it. That tends to be how things work with me.
Well, your grammar is your grandma. Just
No, my grammar.
Your grammar is your grammar, so deal with it.
My grammar is a Nazi.
Oh, okay.
I have a grammar Nazi.
That's
The Nazi grandma.
fan art right now.
No, I have no fans. No one, they wouldn't make art.
Hey, I'm a fan and I can make art.
Well, then why would you ask other people to?
Maybe I was asking future me to make some fan art.
Perhaps you were. That Kangaskhan can't do anything to Gaius because I'm pretty sure all it knows is like Mega Punch and stats moves. Actually, I think it knows Rage too. It knows Rage. But that's it.
One thing that always confused me is that Kangaskhan is a normal type. It doesn't look like a normal type to me.
It looks like a normal type to me. You're just weird.
But we knew that already.
Yeah, kinda did. Okay, now you see that?
Oh, well.
Did you see that? What just happened there?
Wait, what? No,
I used Hypnosis. Kangaskhan fell asleep and then woke up on the same turn. It's supposed to stay. They are supposed to guaranteed stay asleep for at least one turn. I would understand if it woke up the next turn, and I tried to use Dream Eater and it failed because it woke up. But it's supposed to stay asleep for one turn guaranteed.
Yeah.
And then it woke up on the same turn. What the hell?
Maybe there's a very, very, very small chance that it wakes up on the same turn.
No, I'm pretty sure it just can't. I mean, I also saw, the Pokemon has a couple glitches like that where it just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. I know that, Maryland, was playing, Heart Gold, and he tried to not evolve his Kadabra. He traded it to a different version, and then he was going to trade it back to evolve it. He gave it an Everstone. He traded it over, and it was evolving anyway, and you could see afterwards that it was holding the Everstone the entire time.
Okay.
The Everstone is supposed to make it so that you don't evolve. Also, I get Shadow Ball here, which is cool.
I never understood the reason that Everstone exists.
Well, in case you're doing something like that where you don't want something to... Excuse me. Where you don't want something to evolve.
I guess it would make sense if, like, maybe a Pokemon learns a move that its
Yeah,
evolved
exactly.
form doesn't.
I want to learn this move before it evolves, so I'm just not gonna teach it that move. Or I'm just
And
not
I guess
gonna...
that's kind of better than just pressing B every time it evolves.
Yeah, it makes it simpler. And that's a good thing. I'm glad they incorporated that. But at the same time, when it doesn't work...
Wouldn't it be hilarious if you gave an Everstone to a stone-evolved Pokemon?
Give an Everstone to your Gloom and then use a Leaf Stone on it.
Yes. Would it evolve?
That's a good question. Probably not. In fact, it probably wouldn't even let you.
Infract.
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 I don't know how beating Giovanni in a Pokemon battle means that I've ruined his plans for Silph Co. When, you know, he's still bigger and stronger than a 10-year-old girl.
Are you kidding? His Pokemon are his plans for Silph Co. You made them faint. You ruined them.
Oh, I don't know.
They're gonna grow up to be terrible.
Anyway, that guy just gave me the
Terrible
Master Ball, which I'm probably not going to use.
You should use a Master Ball on a level 3 Pidgey.
I didn't use my Master Ball in my Pokemon Yellow LP. I never did. I caught Mewtwo in a Great Ball.
Jugga didn't use his Master Ball at all.
I didn't use mine either. I just said that.
Okay, and I confirmed that and then continued to say that Jugga didn't use his either.
Yeah, because you're stupid. You do things like that which are not smart.
Yeah.
Anyway, with everyone alive and us all being healed, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode of FireRed Nuzlocke.
Goodbye.